Look at how one of our brothers is actually turning waste into cash. This guy is literally turning waste, things that are already used and dumped. This guy goes to the bin. He pays people that goes to the bin and pick up these things and finally turn them into cash. The thing is that he's getting these things and exporting them abroad. According to this guy, he's always loading up to 40 feet container every single day and sending them abroad. What do you think? People abroad are buying waste. They are recycling these things and using them to start making useful other materials that they will still send back here to Africa and will still buy it. I don't know if you understand the cycle. He will send this waste abroad. They will turn this waste into useful things. They will now send back and export back to us, which we still buy and give them money. And this guy is training people, teaching people how to do the same business and start making money for themselves. It's a very dirty business, but the money in this thing is so much. If you can find this guy, go and learn from this guy and start making money from yourself. You see other people going around picking waste. Those things are money. You understand? Recycling those things that people have already used and sending them abroad. Let me let you watch this video and hear from this guy's mouth, because this is one of the videos that people need to see. You need to see how rich we are in Africa. Those waste you are throwing away is cash. You understand?
Before you start considering to go into exports, you should know that it's going to cost you a lot of money to load this. A lot of money to load this, and sometimes you have to load 1, 2, 3 or 4 containers at the same time. Are you ready for that? Before you register for PPWEC, you must have capital. So for those who I told that you can have with about 40 million that you can start this business, it means you can be able to do like 1 container of this. You also be able to buy your equipment, and then you'll be able to make your money and grow the business over time. All right, cash is cash. Loading day. You guys should start loading. David, you taking pictures, Abi? Export day, yeah. Ability. Don't go do this the way they do. You go come back. When I go clear up today. So today we are loading some flakes that is going to Europe. Couple of containers today. We are loading about a total of 5 containers. We have 3 here now, and yeah, that's that. So when I say this in money, this is what I actually mean. You know, so I wish Nigeria can explore, Africa can explore this a little bit more. Yeah. So trash is cash.
Yes, I wish Nigeria or Africa can explore this a little bit more. Just take a look at what you're going to see at the background here. See, you have not seen anything at all. This young man is doing things and is going places. This man, you are seeing like this. As at last year, it was recorded that Nigeria exported a total of 77,040 food containers. As at last year, the total export of Nigeria, apart from crude oil, was 77,040 feet. Now, let's assume Nigeria can, roll that over into a 1,040 food container in a year. All this issue of FX facing Nigeria currently can be solved halfway. And this young man now, just imagine how many people are under his employment, under his establishment. Look at goods that will be going to Europe, going to South America, going to Asia. These things will bring FX back to Nigeria. This young man is going to be earning in hard currency, and this money will be landing in this country. He will turn it over, use it to run another cycle and push out again. That is exactly how economy grows. That is industrialization. That is fantastic growth economically. These are the things that reflect directly on the GDP of this country and on the GDP of the state where he's operating from. And the people who are working under his establishment are constantly paid because the business is going. And guess what? For those of you who are in the diaspora who have always asked about business ideas or business you want to go into, there's one thing you need to see in this particular thing this young man is doing. If you go to so many of our seas today, our oceans, the shores, and you go to so many of our rivers and so many of our villages and localities, you see that refuses are dumped there, and those things are wealth. Now it is no longer about plastic. It can also do with what's it called, cartons, aluminium, all those empty cans and plastic, as you can see, nylons. These whole things can now be transformed into money, into wealth. And guess what? It is unending. In fact, you don't need to pay anybody to pick them. That is, to wherever you are picking them from, you are actually doing the people a favor, because you are clearing those places and making it look clean. So the only money you spend is the labor for the picking. So these are the ways you can establish an unending business, a business that can be generational. And before you know it, time will come, this young man will start turning these waste into something else, even within Nigeria here, without exporting them. And by so doing, creating more jobs and creating more finished products that can also be exported to other countries. That is exactly what we are talking about. So for those of you who are always looking out for opportunities, please, I think this is a brand new idea.